Jam on it.
Yeah, yeah, we know, we know. Yeah, Lama, you gonna rock it, right? You gonna do it down, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Lama, what's the name of this band?
Jam on it. So, a jam.
This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Now here's Harden. Pass to Olajuwon. And Antetokounmpo over to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Olajuwon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the jam by George.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Driving in. Davis with room to shoot. It's good from about 19 feet.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Stolen by Davis. Here's McGrady. Off the mark there. For the three. About a minute played here so far in the first. To the wing, right side. Antetokounmpo inside. Pass to Leonard. On the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Paul George.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Olajuwon. Fires the 3. And Petrovic gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, San Antonio. Here's the three. And Petrovic gets it to go. Petrovic has got 6 points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one.
Oh, a big slam!
Oh, my gosh. The athleticism.
Yeah, great job by George. Now, part of what makes him such a great wing is his crazy ability off the bounce.
Iverson can't hit. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Down low. Here's McGrady. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Davis. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Mutombo. Antetokounmpo covering. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Leonard outside. Inside. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
The drive by Harden. And it's blocked by Davis. Here's Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Pass to Iverson. Goes up again. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Allen Iverson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Olajuwon. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. San Antonio trailing here. To the middle. Pass to McGrady. Fires for 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Here's Petrovic. He has 6. Here's Mutombo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Petrovic. Now Harden. No points yet. Here's Mutombo. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, when Harden isn't scoring, he's setting up his teammates.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. It's kind of crazy that they're leading, considering all their turnovers.
And it's Morant with the ball for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. Outside Peyton. 5 on the clock. Then Carroll the screen. Pass to Gasol. No good on the 3.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And George with the jam.
And reminding everyone of his athleticism, George can still get up and drop the hammer.
Back to Morant. Gasol the screen. To the paint. No good again that time.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. That's good from George.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Morant, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
To the right side. Pass to Mutombo. And Morant over to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. George outside. 5 to shoot. Nifty move. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Banchero. Pass to Gasol. San Antonio moving the ball around. Out to the right wing. Outside Morant. Here's Stojakovic. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And that... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Spurs trail by 7. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you guys.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Petrovic. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Lillard. And Gasol with the block. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. On offense, here is San Antonio. Trailing by 5. Pass to Banchero. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Here's Cooper. Here's Petrovic. And the three-pointer goes. Petrovic has got 9.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And it's in there.
Well, no one gets to the hole better than Ja. His first step is unreal.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Wallace pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
They set a pick. Lillard converting inside.
And you know Lillard deserves more credit for his mastery of the pick and roll.
Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Stojakovic. Wallace pulls it in. Lillard with the ball. There's the three. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Well, for Lillard, that's a routine shot. He's one of the greatest three-point shooters in league history.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Lillard can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 9. Right side Morant. Pass to Banchero. Back to Gasol. Lets it fly. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Here's Petrovic. Back to Lillard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Ben Wallace. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Stojakovic. Off the inbound, no good. In transition. Here's Cooper. Still no points. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Rebound by San Antonio. Banchero outside. Outside Morant. Gasol the screen. Shoots from the line. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 6. And here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Lillard double team. Clock at 6. Pass to Petrovic. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 12. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make 3s. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Pass to Gasol. Wallace pulls it in.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Throws it up high. Lillard with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Back to Lillard. Here's Petrovic. The rebound by the Spurs. Goes back up. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Stojakovic. Banchero the screen. Right side Morant. Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
fans. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
There's a minute 40 left in the first half. For three, George. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Spurs trail by 10. Davis, a screen. Here's Iverson. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Going up top for Davis.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Out to Mobley. Outside Porzingis. Hardaway on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game. Steps back. Pass to Iverson. Launches it. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Now here's Hardaway. They kick it out to Porzingis. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
Come on, players as tall as Porzingis, they aren't supposed to shoot it like that.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And that concludes the first half. They're up 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Visiting team, 39.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Spurs trail by 7. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's McGrady. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, B.A., I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Davis can't hit. George outside. Pass to Hardaway. Six to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Leonard. Now Davis. Launches a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Rice. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Rice has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
To the inside. And the jam by George.
And it all comes together because George is a team player. He works so hard to support the play.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet move. And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And it's Hardaway on the take. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's McGrady. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And he commits the intentional foul. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about it?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Rice. Just 5 on the clock. It's George on the wing. They double team George. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Payton. Driving inside. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
From deep, Banchero. He buries it from 3.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
And it's Hardaway on the take. Soft touch off the glass. Hardaway's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Cunningham misses in close. Here's Rice. Out to Mobley. It's rebounded by Banchero. Spurs trail by 17. From deep. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Pass to Rice. Outside Hardaway. Here's Rice. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Rice has got 6 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
Hits the trifecta. He has 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Cousins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And George with the jam.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Now here's Williams. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Hardaway into the lane. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Spurs. Trailing by 17. The 3 from Banchero. Mobley grabs the board. Well, Stan, if you had the opportunity to coach Paolo Banchero, what would your message to him be?
Well, look, B.A., he doesn't need my notes, but I'd just urge him to refine his jump shot. He has incredible size and skill.
Payton. And it comes off the front of the rim. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Banchero. For 3, Porzingis. Counted from distance. Porzingis has got 8 points here in the quarter. Cunningham outside. Pass to Cousins. Banchero outside. Cousins with the screen. 4 on the clock. San Antonio again can't hit. There's 21 seconds left in the third. The three, pure